Welcome to MySpanishLab. Once you log in with your username and password, you're going to be located to the tab called Today's View. Today's View basically includes a Getting Started area where you would learn more about turning up your browser, disable pop-up blockers, set your time zone, take a tour to learn more about the features of the lab, and set up your e-text. Now the e-text is going to be located right up here in the top right hand side. So in order to access that, you would just click on it and it's going to load. And once it loads, you'll notice the table of contents are on the left, a little notes area because you can make notes throughout the text, and bookmarks. So we'll go ahead and we'll click on chapter 2. Now within each chapter you're going to see little icons, and when we see an icon like this, it's going to mean
Mis amigos y yo, ¿quiénes somos? Me llamo Mario Quintana.
So you can listen to the audio and learn the language to its fullest. You can also make notes using this note tool right here. So you would simply click on the area that you want to make the note, write the note, and if you want to include a link, you can do that also to an outside source and press save. That way when your students come into their text, they'll see all the notes there. And then they would also go back to the notes section to see what notes you've highlighted and what's important for them in the text. And now we also have on the Today's View page assignment calendar. So you'll notice there's a little alarm clocks here. On the alarm clock, that's going to signify an assignment due. So in order for the student and for the professor to see what's due, they would simply click on the alarm clock and everything would be loaded as far as their assignments are concerned. Then in order to do the assignments, they can just click on each of them and open them up. Okay, so here's just a tip for assigning the SAM folders for you. Okay, now let's go back to the Today's View. And also on the Today's View, you're going to see notifications and alerts. So for example, if you have the student has a past due assignment, there's going to say right here. So anything that the instructor speaks to or writes to the student would be seen right here. The next is the assignment calendar tab. The assignment calendar is going to show chapter by chapter different activities available to the student. So for example, if we wanted to click on chapter 7 and see what's available, we would click on that and you're going to notice a readiness check, a student activities manual, the machine graded student activities manual, as well as additional practice, chapter resources, ebook links, and tutorials. So if you wanted to assign something in particular, if you wanted to assign additional practice, you would click on that, and then from there you can go ahead and assign extra practice 7.01, 7.02. If you wanted 2 of them, you're just going to drag and drop it over to the calendar here. So we'll put that for the 18th, and there we go. So then a little alarm clock is going to be shown, and that's how you assign the assignments to your classroom. The next tab is going to be course materials. So these are all your course materials available, again, chapter by chapter, and if you would like to make them seen to your students, you can do that, or you can hide them as well. The next tab is My Test. My Test is going to be an area where you can create your own tests, or you can go ahead and filter in available questions and assign those to your students. So it's all going to be auto-graded here. The next tab is Gradebook. Now once the student is provided the course ID, you're going to find that they automatically get signed into your course. And you'll find their names here under student name. Now once the student completes an exercise, you'll notice under all assignment types right here, you're going to see the score that they received for that activity and all the due dates as well. So this is a great way for you to keep track of your course and the students receiving their grades. The next tab is Communicate. The Communicate tab allows you to turn on the feature if you would like your students to communicate through our Blackboard Instant Messenger so they can talk in real time. Lastly, I wanted you to see the Support tab. Once you click on the Support tab, it's going to give you a link to get 24/7 technical support from Pearson. Once you click on that link, you're going to see that you can give them a call, send them a message, or chat live. So 3 different ways for you to receive help that you need in order to get your technical support questions answered. And that is concluding my Spanish Lab. Thank you for your time.